One of the most powerful tools for understanding your pain is already in your pocket, and I'm talking about systematic tracking using your smartphone. Human memory is notoriously unreliable for patterns, especially pain patterns that vary throughout the day and across weeks. But when you track systematically, patterns emerge that are invisible to subjective recall. The benefits of tracking are substantial. You identify time of day patterns that reveal causes. If your pain consistently worsens after lunch, that suggests you're slouching as you get fatigued. If pain is worst in the morning, that points to sleep position issues. Activity correlations become visible. Certain tasks, stress events, or even specific meetings might trigger pain flares, and you won't see these connections without data. Treatment effectiveness becomes objective rather than subjective. You think a treatment is helping, but is it actually? Or are you experiencing placebo effect or natural pain fluctuation? Data shows what's really working. The psychological benefit of tracking is also real, moving from feeling like a passive victim of unpredictable pain to actively investigating and understanding your condition. The tracking methods range from simple to comprehensive. A basic pain intensity log, rating your pain 0 to 10 multiple times daily, maybe 3 or 4 times, provides baseline data. Comprehensive apps can track pain location, quality, associated symptoms, triggers, and treatments all in one place. Some wearable devices now monitor posture and movement patterns, giving you objective data on behaviors you might not consciously notice. What you track matters. Pain intensity alone is useful but limited. Pain location and quality. Is it sharp, aching, burning? This helps differentiate types of pain. Activities and postures preceding pain changes. What were you doing in the hour before the pain increased? Sleep quality and position, because sleep dramatically affects pain. Stress levels, recognizing the mind-body connection. Medication and treatment use, so you can correlate interventions with outcomes. For women, menstrual cycle tracking, because hormonal fluctuations genuinely influence pain perception and tissue sensitivity. The analysis strategies are where tracking becomes actionable. Look for consistent triggers across multiple pain flares. If every time you have a particular meeting your pain spikes afterward, that's meaningful information. Test hypotheses about causes through deliberate behavior changes. If you think your chair is the problem, track pain before and after getting a new chair. Shared data with healthcare providers. Objective tracking dramatically improves treatment planning compared to "it hurts sometimes, I think." Behavioral change applications are powerful. Objective feedback motivates ergonomic corrections when subjective awareness fails. You might not notice you're slouching, but tracking shows your pain reliably increases at 2 p.m., so you set an alarm to check your posture then. Gamification through tracking, seeing your pain scores decrease over time as you implement changes, provides motivation to maintain healthy behaviors. Data privacy is a legitimate concern with health tracking. Health information is sensitive. If you're using apps, understand their privacy policies. HIPAA-compliant apps provide legal protections if you're sharing data with healthcare providers. Cloud-synced data needs strong passwords and ideally encryption. For some people, paper tracking provides better privacy control, though with less analytical capability. What concerns me is both under-tracking and over-tracking. Some people never track at all and miss valuable patterns. Others become obsessed with tracking, checking pain scores constantly, which actually increases pain focus and can worsen symptoms through attention and anxiety. The goal is systematic but not obsessive tracking, enough to identify patterns without making pain the center of your life. The tracking should evolve over time. Initial detailed tracking to identify patterns and triggers, maybe for 4 to 6 weeks. Then periodic tracking to assess whether interventions are working. Long term, you might just track during flares to identify what changed. The smartphone makes this feasible in ways that weren't possible before mobile technology.